friends back.
Heave ho, till we see the shore. From night to morn we fish and flare our horn. At the dock we love the stairs as the crowd admires our wares. A cat so big they'll dance a jig.
By the looks of you, I imagine you're here about the handbills posted around the city. Does that mean you're up for the dangerous work House Bernard is offering? No, I oversee their dispersal. Lady Julene and the Druids Gastok and Aishabe can tell you about specific jobs that are available. Each tend the wilds in their own way, but they all benefit Galen and have been approved by House Bernard. If you've got the steel to work alone, talk to Julene Crossell. If you don't mind cooperating with other sellswords, I hear Druid Gastok and Druid Aishabe have some dangerous work. And take this, a gift from the house for your aid. Julene Crossell has jobs for a lone sellsword. For Druid Gastok and Druid Aishabe's tasks, you will need the aid of some hardy companions. They all pay well, and I can also offer the thanks of House Bernard. No, I oversee their dispersal. Lady Julene and the Druids Gastok and Aishabe can tell you about specific jobs that are available. Each tend the wilds in their own way, but they all benefit Galen and have been approved by House Bernard. Getting the lay of the land before starting a campaign? I can respect that. What would you like to know? She's a curious one. Lady Julene wants to make a tour of the island's sights. She needs lone explorers to secure the route. I think she underestimates the dangers, but if she wants to spend coin to make the wild safer, I won't stop her. Druid Gastok represents the Stonemore Circle. He's got a mean look and meaner tasks, but he's a nice fellow once you get to know him. If his stories about terrible foes are true, you'll want to bring along a capable party. Galen is no stranger to volcanic activity. Lava vents across the island are spewing forth molten rock and savage creatures. Druid Aishabe knows more. She advises forming a group to tackle these vents. Indeed, it's been an honor serving House Bernard. First as a scout and soldier, and now as a recruiter finding adventurers like yourself for dangerous assignments. The work we do here benefits Galen and all its people. Of course I am. Some may find fault with the house's recent history, but I wholeheartedly believe the Count will steer us into a new age of prosperity. And the aid of adventurers such as you will secure this future.
What a lovely little island this is. The air is almost dewy. Quite different from the sands that I'm used to. Ain't that right, Unu? Ah, yes. This dragon frog is my boon companion. We've been together since he was barely an ember-breathing froglet. What's this? About my Unu? Ah, not a chance. For the rest of my time on Galen, Unu won't leave my side. Perhaps I'll carry him on my head. Or in my pocket. No. These britches would burn too easily. You have our thanks. Here, take this. My Unu is safe and well, thanks to you. I almost wish they had gotten their grubby hands on him. Unu would have left some nasty burns to mark this discretion. I'm the only one he doesn't spit flames at, you see. What a sight that would have been. We'll continue our respite until we're called back to our duties in Hammerfell. Worry not. I won't let Unu out of my sight so long as we remain here. I've come to quite like this island, and Unu seems fond of the taste of saltwater. He may not look it, but Unu is a key component to our business endeavors. None would dare pull one over on me with the looming threat of third-degree burns nipping at their heels. And well, it doesn't hurt that he's quite adorable. I have my suspicions. Unu and his kind are native to Hammerfell. He may be the first dragon frog to set foot on Galen. And I mean, look at him. It's no surprise that he's caught an envious eye or two. I could put him in a carrier cage, though I can't imagine he'd enjoy that. Perhaps I should enroll him in a training program. Ensure that he'll be prepared in an emergency situation. A program led by me, of course. What do you think, Unu?
These sea elf pirates become more brazen every day. When is House Mornar going to do something?
You know, House Fort never has these problems on High Isle.
That's not entirely true. There are those incidents with the Ascendant Order. Don't just repeat yourself, stupid bird. Help me. Oh, a tide of curses upon this feathered fiend and whatever dank corner of oblivion he flapped from. He owes his thanks to you, traveler. I was just about to kill him, even though he can't die. Exactly what I said. Supposedly, he's centuries old, but the only thing in his empty head are two riddles. They concern a long-lost treasure called the Gloom Lantern. I can't make sense of it, and neither could my crew. Tava guide their souls. Aye. We ran afoul of some dread sails while searching for the damned treasure. Kiko and I were the only survivors. Look, I want to find that treasure and avenge my crew, but I've no mind for riddles. Help me out, and I'll make it worth your while. You look the type to have solved a riddle or two. Now, to get that bird talking, you'll need to prompt him with the passphrase. It's from an old Abitian freebooter saying, no pray to hear his first riddle, no pay to hear the second. Legends call it the Gloom Lantern, some artifact stolen by pirates from the Deep Druids. It's said to shroud any ship in a thick veil of fog, hiding them from enemies. Sounds perfect for getting bloody revenge on the dread sails, doesn't it? Kiko apparently belonged to some commodore whose fleet made birth in the Sisters. Legend says this commodore meddled in some druid ritual and cursed his fleet to undeath, including his stupid bird here. And why shouldn't I? Captain always told the crew that Kiko and I were equals on account of how brainless we both were. But I never promised to lead anyone to treasure, so you can guess which one of us got the better treatment. My crew? Of course. Been a pirate all my life, and they were the only people I had in the world. They were like family to me. Isn't this what you do for family? And Kiko keeps squawking out these riddles, so I can only guess he agrees. The Elder Tide, maybe? You know how vague legends can be. It was stolen from druids and hidden away when they fought back. Someone must have taught Kiko the riddles so they could find the Gloom Lantern again. But I guess they never got around to it. Plundering, of course. My guess is he's been passed from ship to ship for some time on account of the curse keeping him alive. Almost makes you feel kind of bad for him. Almost. Well, I suppose that's my fault. When we took our last prize, I was reading through the ship's logs, as I like to do, and that's when I found Kiko's passphrase. The captain smelled treasure, and that was it. We were bound for the Sisters.
Dance, Kiko! Dance, you winged daedrat! Pay! Pay! The second piece is within reach! Between...
I'm sure you'll have an easier time than I've had with those riddles. Check that note I made if you need to read them again. Northern Galen has plenty of trees. Big ones. Sounds like it's buried under one of those, near some sort of river of fire? Lava, maybe? He who sees... I've no idea. Whatever that is, it sounds dangerous. Faster, wind-racked shores. That sounds like Vastir and wind-racked fort to me. And the riddle makes mention of the distant cauldron. Maybe somewhere on the shore between Vastir and Windwrack Fort, within sight of Ifilon?
Off we go!
Lava's beak. There it is! Nobody would ever think to look there unless you had a keen mind for bird-brained riddles.
Still here. Thanks for asking.
Treasure here! Treasure near! Ah!
No escaping! I've got you now!
Go drink and see the Morrowind. I'd rather see my sisters. I'd rather see my sisters. Way over and down as the sunlight glisters. Sail across the brightful sea, sailing for my sister.
You lead.
As the sunlight glisters, sail across the bright blue sea, sailing for my sisters. I hug the coast and the sea of ghosts and trumpet every whisper. Kiss to the end, I'd rather see my sisters. Oh, guide our hands to dumb lands and drinks that seal from twister to twister. Go drink and sing Morrowind. Sailing for my sisters. I hug the coast and the sea of ghosts.
There it is! Just like the riddle said! Guess that... Well, we're 2 riddles further than we were at the start of all this, thanks to you. What's next? A key! But to what? Show it to Kiko. Maybe he's got another riddle for us. More was 4 hands. I really didn't think we'd get this far. I'm glad you came along when you did. Look, I wasn't going to actually hurt the bird. Really, I couldn't. I'm a pirate. I've slit a few throats, but Kiko? He's never hurt anybody. Our captain would say I'm weak, but I just can't find it in me to treat Kiko the same way she did.
Your mother was a sloan! Sloan! Key! Key! Time for riddle 3! The sun-warmed side of Singer's Path is where you'll find your prize. Hang gloom lantern upon your ship to shroud her from all eyes.
Wait, I think I know where that is. You've got the key, so we'll meet you there. Unless you want a hint on where to go. I won't spoil the answer if you want to figure it out for yourself. But I think I know exactly where the final riddle is leading. Ifray is the singer, right? And sun-warmed could mean the south. The south side of Ifray's path, on the north side of Galen. Right? My captain always said I didn't have a mind for such things. My crew never argued with her, so I just thought it was true. Now that you say that, I think she was wrong about a lot of things. Sailing into a hurricane is never a good idea, even if you are running from dreadsails. Does this mean I still have to avenge her? Barnacles! You're right. What are we waiting for? Let's go claim our prize.
My sisters, the seedy sisters, cause palins, the warmer sands, the more kind to tails and whiskers. Be nice friends, hold to the end, for the love of my sweet sisters, for the love of my sweet sisters. Hey, over and down, as the sunlight glisters, sail across the right, sailing for my sisters.
Let's ride!
You there. Your life or your jewels? Give me your coin and, you won't get the pointy end.
Finders keepers, as they say.
Familiar, Kiko? Is this the treasure your master hid away all those years ago? Well, is that what I think it is? That's really it, isn't it? Just like the legend said. I can't believe it. Well, that's it. I owe you a drink at the very least. Don't think I've forgotten that. I'm a pirate, but I'm not the type to go back on my word. I just need to secure some funds. That's all. Maybe Kiko can help with that. You hold on to the Gloom Lantern for now, and meet me at the tavern in Vastir.
Tired of walking anyway.
My man's a hardy.
I can't believe the Firesong betrayed us. Attacking the Drafa. How will that bring the circles together?
The Firesong will answer for this crime, Guthrie. By House Mornard's honor, this I so...
There used to be more crows around. It's a lot quieter lately, and thank the gods, I can hear myself think again.
These sea elf pirates become more brazen every day. When is House Mornard going to do something?
You know, House Dufort never has these problems on High Isle.
That's not entirely true. There are those incidents with the Ascendant Order.
Sea elves, druids, a smoldering volcano. What is happening to our beloved island? Why, I have half a mind to move back to Wayrest.
Perhaps they will get bored of Raz.
Over here.
One can only hope.
A toast to our success before we conclude our business. To the Gloom Lantern. To adventure. To letting no good loot go unplundered. Now, let's get down to business. Now this is the pirate's life I've always wanted. Freedom, drinks, and good company, and clear horizons. And I suppose you have my plunder? Tava's red feathers. I can't believe it. Not only is the treasure real, but Kiko and I actually put our brains together and finished what we set out to do. Of course, we couldn't have done it without you. Here's your reward, as promised, mate. I sort of thought Kiko would flap off after we found the treasure, but it looks like he's sticking with me. Just as well. Seems like things took a turn for the better once it was just the two of us. Besides finishing this drink? Not a clue, my friend. Just spent the last of my ill-gotten gold, so securing a vessel would be our first point of order. And we may have to get creative with how we do that. You know, if it was us that got killed instead of them, they wouldn't have batted an eye, would they have, Kiko? Revenge can find me if it wants to. The only thing I'm looking for now is a ship. We'll find a ship that deserves us, then use the Gloom Lantern to pirate and plunder to our heart's content. It's the life I've always dreamed of. Maybe we'll see you out there on the high seas. We'll see you, but you won't see us. Cheers, mate!
Off we go!
I've been a crate checker for nearly my whole life. I could probably tell you where a crate is from just by the wood it's made out of.
No, Laurel. Archdruid Orlaith demanded the nature spirit too. You must find Free and keep them safe.
But Stefan is in danger. I have to... What's that?
Mount Firesong stirs. Archdruid Orlaith and...
First Twin, then Drafer Dell. My circle takes pride in protecting what we love. War has come to Galen, but we have few warriors left to fight it. How could Archdruid Orlaith side with those pirates against her own people? Are you suggesting that the Eldertide have anything to do with the treachery of the Firesong, outsider? One of our druids was captured in the attack on Tuin. I've had scouts searching all over for her, and they tracked the dread sails to Castle Turnier. It's a ruined keep on Galen's northwest shore. The keep is built over an old Eldertide village. A cave at the foot of the bluffs leads to the castle's dungeons. I think they're holding Druid Nerea there, as well as Sir Stefan. And I had Nerea hide our seed there before the place was seized. I am trusting you, outsider. Rescue Druid Nerea and keep the sacred seed away from Archdruid Orlaith. Accomplish this, and the Eldertide Circle will not forget it. Remember, Castle Turnier on the northwest coast. Ages ago, a Breton coin baron decided he liked the spot. He built his keep on top of an ancient Eldertide village. My folk lacked the strength to stop him, but we never forgot the insult. A few seasons later, an Eldertide druid found the cave passage I told you about. He killed the coin baron in his bedchamber. The same thing happened to the next lord who claimed the castle. The place was eventually abandoned, and it fell into ruin.
Laurel blames herself for Stefan's capture. He is dear to her, and to me. I tutored them both when they were young. Thank you again for defending us at the Drafer. I just wish we'd been able to save all the Archdruids and not just Elec and I. The trust of the Eldertide isn't easy to earn. Elec would not reveal the hiding place of the seed unless he truly thought you might find Stefan in the castle. So, will you truly attempt to rescue Sir Stefan and recover the Eldertide seed? Thanks to you and Dulef, I wasn't harmed. My fellow Archdruids weren't so fortunate. Still, we moved our sacred seed to a new location, known only to a few of the Stolnor, and I'm sending Laurel to keep Free safe. I pray it's enough. Archdruid Orlaith believes in a literal interpretation of the dream of Kasserine. She sees the signs of the season as proof that the prophecy is upon us. That's why she seeks to gather all 3 sacred seeds, and why she wants Free. Mount Firesong has certainly grown more active recently, but Free only awakened due to the actions of the Firesong. Can one force a prophecy to come to pass? Still, I have a terrible feeling that Orlaith knows something we don't. That concerns me. Mount Firesong rises above Iphelon, but its roots extend throughout the archipelago. It gives the islands their hot springs and steam vents, and usually these are curiosities, not particularly dangerous, but this recent activity is concerning. The island is sacred to all druids, but yes, the Firesong call it home. The Circle's ancient duty is to calm the spirit of the volcano when it grows restless, yet the mountain grows angrier. I wonder if the Firesong can contain it. Or want to. The volcano is erupting already. Lava vents long dormant on Galen and High Isle now flow with molten magma. The last time the volcano erupted, it caused terrible damage to the islands. Thousands of lives were lost. I pray it doesn't reach that level.
Archdruid Orlaith believes in a literal interpretation.